Hi guys, I'm just going to do a quick 4-month postpartum update video. I'm just going to update you about how I'm doing and then how baby's doing. There's not really that much to say about me. I feel pretty much back to normal now. Incision area does still hurt sometimes, and I can't stand things to be touching where the incision is, so like I can't wear jeans that are low or anything like that. It just actually makes me feel sick. I don't know why. But anything touching it, I can feel it and I just really don't like it. That's about the only thing really with me. Apart from that, I pretty much feel completely back to normal. And there's really not much else to say there. Yeah. Baby is now, so she will actually be 4 months in like 3 days. So I'm doing this slightly early, but that's okay. She can now completely hold her head up by herself. She can roll from back to side to front. She doesn't do it in one continual movement. It's kind of 2 stages. She has not found her feet yet, I don't think. She pulls her legs up now when she's lying on her back, but I don't think she quite realises, she doesn't try and grab her legs or her feet or anything like that. I don't think she quite realises that they're there. She's constantly putting everything in her mouth, everything. Like, she's found her thumb. She started sucking her thumb about a week ago. She also is getting really, really strong at tummy time now. We use tummy time with a boppy pillow, and I've also got like a tummy time rolly toy. She's really, really strong. She's able to completely kind of hold her head up and kick her feet, and yeah, she enjoys tummy time, but not for particularly long. She's also able to hold the bottle now during feeding, which is a bit sad. She can't manage to hold it the whole time. She holds it in the right place and then loses it and then can't, she needs me to put it in place basically, and then she can hold it. But still, it's still sad. What else? She is nearly sitting up. If she's leaning on the boppy pillow, she can actually pull herself up to sitting. The same as if she's in the bouncy chair. So I'm having to stop using the bouncy chair. I think now really it's a bit of a shame, but she's just a bit too strong now. She can pull herself up, and she's nearly hitting her head on the toy bar, and so it's just not safe anymore. I'm guessing the same will be with the swing. We really didn't use that much. It's a bit disappointing really, but we will keep it, because it was very expensive. So even if we don't end up using it again, I'm sure that I can give it to a family member or something, if they have children in the future. I can't think what else to say really. She's a lot more interested in toys. She's still sleeping 10-hour nights. That hasn't changed since she was 6 weeks old. She still hates baths. I thought she was beginning to enjoy it more, but she's not. She just screams and screams, so that that's pretty hard. But I don't give her a bath every single day anyway, because it's not good for their skin. So she has one maybe every other day. But she's getting a little bit better. The other day she had a bath and she actually didn't cry that much, so I thought she was enjoying it, but then yesterday she screamed loads, so I'm not sure now. But hopefully she'll get better. She drinks about 6 ounces of milk now. Still, she has 4 bottles a day. That hasn't changed. What else is there to say? She started spitting up, which she never did before, so if anybody has any ideas as to why suddenly baby starts spitting it up, I'd like to know, because she hasn't changed the amount that she's feeding really, and she hasn't changed the number of times a day she's feeding, so I don't know. It's only a little bit, it's not like loads, but it's just after nearly every bottle she'll have a little bit of spit up. It's not like projectile or anything, but I'm just wondering, because she was never ever had any spit up as a newborn ever, so I'm just wondering why that might be. She's still napping during the day. She naps 2-3 times a day, sometimes 4 times a day still. It just depends. She quite likes her sleep, I think. She's not napping for as long though. So last month she probably napped for a good hour and a half, 2 hours. Now she'll nap for maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Depends you know, her morning nap might only be half an hour, her afternoon nap might be an hour. It just depends what we've been doing that morning, really, and how tired she is, I suppose. There's really not that much else to say, really. There's not that much that's changed since 3 to 4 months, apart from obviously the beginning to sit up and the rolling over. She's still in our bed, but that will be changing in a couple of weeks. So when she is about 4.5 months, she will be in her own bed. So that's, yeah, it's a bit sad, but never mind. Not 4.5 months, what am I saying? 5 and a bit months she'll be in her own bed. But that's a good thing, because, you know, she needs to get into her own bed, and I really want to decorate a nursery and have her in her own room. That's very exciting. So, you know, hopefully it's not too difficult to transition her into a cot. Fingers crossed. I think that's about it. If any of you have got any questions that you have for me, baby related or not, you know, to do with how I got her to sleep. I have done a video on how I got her to sleep through the night, but on anything else to do with babies or pregnancy or just general life questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will do a question and answer video, I think, as well at some point. Or any questions about cesareans or C-sections, because I wish that I had more information about that. But obviously I didn't know I was going to be rushed away from an emergency C-section, but still I wish that I just presumed those kind of things didn't happen to people like me. Obviously I presumed wrong, so I wish I had researched a little bit more about that, really, beforehand. But never mind. So yeah, any questions that you've got, leave them below in the comments, and I'll leave it open for about a week, and then I will try and answer your questions the best I can. Okay then, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye!